Pisces, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages are going to resonate to a T. It is for many people at once. So please take what resonates, dismiss what doesn't, flip and reverse as you need to. You will know if this is for you or not. If it's not lining up to you or your story or someone you're dealing with, it may not be for you, so don't try to make it fit. Now we're going to move on to a channeled message for you, Pisces. Quick disclaimer with these channeled messages, they absolutely can be reversed and switched. This is an energy that you're going to be dealing with, so it can either be you in this energy or you can be dealing with it externally, meaning it can be someone else. You may also find that the energy will flip and flop back and forth between two people, or you guys can both be in this energy and you can be mirroring each other. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's get started. Pisces, for you, you were in the ocean, you were by yourself, okay? And you were kind of doing this swirly motion going up into the surface. You kind of powered out, you jumped, and then you went right down to the bottom, into the depths where it was like very dark. I saw that you swam in a straight line, powering through this darkness, okay, with a smile on your face, kind of some confidence going on there. And then it's like you immediately shot up into the surface. You did a little jump out and then you went back down. And I just got this feeling of really mastering your emotional self. Okay, so it's almost like doing little tricks here because you're so pro at what you're doing. And you can go from the surface, which represents the logic mind. I really got this sense that, you know, you're able to kind of go through the logical mind, okay, with ease. And then it's like immediately down into the deepest, darkest aspects of your emotions, okay? Powering through some shadow work, okay? And then just like that, with the drop of a hat, back up into the logical mind, okay? And it's like you kind of stayed in control the whole time because you had a smile on your face the entire time you were doing all of this, okay? So, you know, remaining balanced, and you may not always feel balanced when you're doing shadow work, when you're in the depths, the darkest, deepest aspects of your emotions, okay? You may not always be balanced and feeling good, but it's almost like, but that's how spirit was presenting you. So it may be like to other people, you may look like you just do this with ease. You may look like you remain balanced no matter what, okay? You definitely stayed in your power, okay? It's like you've built up this confidence in yourself that is so powerful now. You definitely know what you're doing, Pisces. You do. You're so experienced at this now that it's like you have fun with it. You have fun with the experience, okay? And you really allow yourself to feel those emotions. It's like you can even flip and flop back and forth between logic to emotional, okay? Whereas I feel like, you know, Pisces is a very emotional sign. They can really struggle with being logical, okay, because you are so emotional. But maybe some of you have air placements, okay, or other placements, but you just seem to be so good at this now, okay? You don't really let the logic or the emotions overpower you. You're the one in control, and that's why Spirit was showing me that you're doing these tricks, okay? I then saw that when you hit the water, you went back down, and there was this huge shark that appeared, okay? This shark seemed pretty confident. It seemed to be kind of a bully energy, and it was looking at you, kind of like, you know you should be scared. And you did look a little bit like, uh-oh, you looked a little uncomfortable. This shark kind of circled you and it was almost sizing you up, okay? This shark may represent something intimidating, something scary. It could be anything. It could be an energy that has came into your life recently or will come into your life. Could be a person, a situation, or just an energy, something that seems a little scary. It seems a little big. It seems a little powerful. Maybe seems overpowering of you. Maybe it seems intimidating to you. And what I saw is that you kind of quickly went back to your little smile, your little smirk, and you did some tricks around the shark. So you kind of sped and did like, I don't know, you kind of sped circles around the shark and then you just disappeared just like that. So again, using your skill, using your talent to maneuver through these dark emotions, aspects of yourself, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, this shark could be something that maybe recently happened or you're in right now. And it could be something that is maybe meant to kind of, maybe it would like tear someone down. It would bring someone down. It would devour someone. But because you're so experienced and you're so in your power when it comes to emotions and logic, it's like you just kind of did loops around this shark and then you just disappeared. The shark was even confused. Like, where did the fish go? Okay, so this energy that is kind of appearing into your life, and it could be something a little big, could be something intimidating. You're just going to master this, okay? I see you passing this test with flying colors and still remaining in your power. Some of you may reach a tiny frame, you know, some time where you do feel a little confused. You do feel a little bit like, uh-oh. Okay, may get you off kilter, but it's like you quickly snap out of it, and that's what I see. Okay, Pisces, so you've definitely mastered yourself, okay? You've done a lot of spiritual healing, and I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work in your life, that now you know how to get in and out of it. You know how to put yourself through it and power through that shadow work, as I said. But when it's time to level up, it's time to get out of it, you're so good at it. It's like you can just go back into your logical mind and then you can go back down into the deep, dark emotions that you have. And you're just in power and in control of yourself, okay? Whether or not you feel that way all the time, because I know it's hard. I know that we all go through our dark moments. We all, you know, can get depressed. We all can feel imbalanced. But there's something about it that you're still in control. You're still in your power, or people see you like this, okay? So that's what I got for you. We're going to get started. Okay, Pisces, we're going to pull 2 oracle deck cards for you. Sorry, 3. This month we are doing 3. Okay, so it says possibility. It says raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Okay. I'm getting a very free energy, okay, for you, especially with this Pegasus flying in midair, okay, flapping those wings. I'm definitely feeling freedom, possibilities. Yes, I definitely see that for you. And we have the card of growth. It says seek out your mentor as a guide, take baby steps as you grow, be willing to learn from others. Definitely a lot of growth for you, Pisces, in the channeled message especially. You've grown quite a bit. You've mastered yourself. You've mastered your psyche, your healing, your shadow work, all of it. Your logical thinking, your emotions. You've definitely healed, okay? I see a lot of healing here for you. Okay, we have 2. It says your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so the sign of Capricorn is showing up here. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, and some of you could be dealing with someone with Capricorn, or Capricorn energy is just here, okay? Capricorn energy is very devoted to one's family, to one's work. They are very hardworking. They are very resilient, and they're tough, okay? They're calculated with their thinking, and they can seem so kind of detached and cool that people think they're cold, okay? It's just because they're very controlled. And that's what I got in the channeled message. You are very much in control of your emotions, okay, of your logical mind, of everything, of yourself. You're just in your power, okay? There's also a lot of perseverance here with the Capricorn energy showing up, okay? Whatever you've been working on, it's about to pay off for you, okay? Some of you, you've been working on yourself, on your body goals, on your career, okay, or something else you've been working and it is paying off for you, okay? That's confirmation for you. Now we have step out of your comfort zone with the North Node, okay? So kind of getting into new uncharted territory and just step out of your comfort zone, okay? Someone around you may need to do that, or you may need to do that, or this is what you've been doing, okay? So we're going to start off with an external energy that I see here around you, okay? We have somebody here, it looks like a masculine, but for some of you it's going to be a feminine, okay? Sexes will vary. There is someone here deeply in their emotions at this time for you, okay? Either this is now or in the near future. And this person seems to be keeping themselves stuck, or they've been doing this, okay? This is very much Pisces energy for those of you that are dealing with a Pisces, okay? We have Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And then we have, you know, the Pisces card, the Hanged Man. So somebody here has been keeping themselves stuck, tied up, okay? They're not really taking action. And I see that this person has kind of been waiting around, okay? Someone has been waiting for a second chance, okay? A conversation about a second chance is what I see here. Okay, so somebody here, they seem to have emotions for you, okay? They seem to have love for you. They seem to be emotional at this time. But it's like they haven't been doing anything about it. At least in the past, they never took action. They never did anything. They sat around and they waited. Okay, potentially they could have been waiting for you. This person wanted a second chance. They wanted to have a conversation about getting back together, having a second chance, but it's like they didn't do anything. Okay? So this person was kind of waiting around for you to make a move. They were waiting around for you to come to them. Okay? And I just feel like, you know, in the past, you may have been waiting around for this person to initiate another chance. I do see that because this is Pisces energy here, okay? So somebody that you may have loved, you may have, you know, kept yourself tied up from them. Okay, maybe you felt like you did all you could do and you were waiting. Some of you were waiting for this person to come back. Okay, doesn't mean you wanted them, but some of you might have known that this person was going to come back at some point and want a second chance. Okay, especially if it's an ex or someone you've dealt with before, you could have just had this sense like, I know they're going to come back. I know they're going to regret their actions. I know that they're going to want to get back together. And some of you maybe partly waited emotionally for this, okay? Maybe you kept yourself stuck in the past because you were waiting for this to happen. And I just feel like whoever you were dealing with and waiting for didn't do shit. They sat around and they didn't take action. Okay, this person was actually waiting for you to make a move. Okay? Now, what I see here as well is that this person is going to come back exactly as you knew they would. Okay, they are going to come back. And I see that they are going to send a message about having a second chance with you. Now, you've been waiting for this. I do see that. Maybe even kept yourself stuck for quite some time because you knew it was going to happen, but you didn't know when. Okay, so, you know, maybe you were invested in this person in the past and you waited for them, but they didn't come forward. Okay, they were waiting for you. Now, I see that this person has been kind of obsessing for quite a while, okay, about making something right with you, having justice, okay? They have a conversation in their mind that they want to put into play with you. They want to talk about this with you. And they seem to have been obsessing, at least in the past, about, you know, you looking at other people, you considering other people, okay, having other people to choose from, having other options in general, other opportunities to date. Okay, they seem very obsessed with that idea of you being with someone else. And that's kind of fueling them to want to make things right with you. Okay, I feel like they waited and waited and waited for you to come to them, but you weren't, okay? You were always in your power, as the channeled message has shown me, okay? You always remained in your power. So you weren't going to chase this person. I feel like you felt that you did all you could do. And you kept yourself tied up on purpose. And so did this person, okay? This person almost mirrored you. It's like they also kept themselves tied up, thinking that you were going to come to them. Okay. And what I see here is that this person is going to come forward, and it's like they're going to have a conversation with you about, you know, judgment, about having a second chance with you, making something right. And for some of you, they may even want to offer you a new beginning. Okay. A relationship. So they want to get back together, basically. And I see that this person is in for the shock of their life, okay? Because some of you, you're already in a relationship with someone new, and others of you aren't with someone yet, but you will be when they come forward, okay? So they're going to come in, try to talk to you about getting back together, and it's like they're in for the shock of their life because they're going to find out that you have something new in your life. Okay, I see the Tower attached to the King of Cups, someone very emotional because of a Tower moment they've just had. I see that connected to Five of Wands energy, so a lot of irritation, a lot of inner conflict, feeling angry, but feeling sad, but knowing that they, you know, waited too long. They know that they kept themselves stuck for too long. A lot of conflicting emotions within this person when they find out. Okay, maybe angry with you, jealous, feeling possessive, feeling obsessed, and maybe angry at themselves as well. Maybe feeling sad, maybe, you know, feeling like, you know, it's too late, and almost feeling like, you know, maybe they deserve it. Because I do see that they are emotional because of a Tower moment, and they're emotional because of this Hanged Man energy that they were in. So they're aware that they, you know, took too long. They're aware that they didn't do anything and they lost you. Okay, so there's a lot of emotions within this person, and they're, you know, genuinely shocked. They were not expecting this. Okay, the Sun card is here next to the Tower, so they're truly shocked at how happy you are. You're so happy. You have this wish fulfillment with your partner, with your family. And the Justice card next to it. So this is your justice. This is what you deserve, Pisces or Cross Watcher. Okay, this is your justice to have someone new, to be happy, to be committed, to have what you want. Because not all of you are going to be in a relationship. Some of you could just have this crazy new job, okay? Some new job. Others of you could be a little bit of both. I do see that you've come into a lot of healing for yourself, okay? This Ace of Pentacles that you currently have or you will have in the future is directly connected to your healing, okay? And I see a very angry energy next to that. So there is somebody here that's quite annoyed. They're quite, you know, they're angered with you. They have something to say because of this wish that you've come into, because of this healing that you've completed, okay? And that is connected to the Devil energy as well. I see that this person is going to become very obsessed with your new relationship, okay? You're very happy, you're very fulfilled, and that makes them feel some type of way. Okay, they knew that this was going to happen. I do see that they were very fixated on you having other options. So this person isn't a fool, okay? You may be very handsome, very beautiful. You may have it together. You may have a lot to offer. And this person kind of knew that, you know, at some point you were going to start dating other people. Okay, and that's kind of what has fueled them to come forward. Now, yeah, they seem very pissed off that you already have something by the time that they come forward. And I'm not going to lie, I do see argument energy here. Okay, some of you, there may be an argument that happens with this person because we have the Five of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. So the energy is here. And some of you, you know, when they come forward to you, trying to make things right with you, offering you a relationship, this may even be you. Some of you may feel very pissed off with this person. Like, how dare you? How dare you come to me now? I'm taken. Leave me alone. Whatever. Some of you may have a few words of choice for them, okay? That could be when this fight starts out. You may have something to say to them, and they may have something to say to you, okay? I do feel like, you know, they're in shambles when they find out that you've already moved on. You do look very happy, and I do see that this is something that you've been waiting for a long time. You really have been waiting for this for a long time, okay? This is considered a second chance at love, a second chance at emotional fulfillment, okay? You've been waiting for this to happen, to meet this new person, to be happy again and move on. Like I said, it is connected to your healing. And you know, you were in a space where you were ready to start looking for new love, okay? Before you met your person. I do see you in a very busy energy. Okay, some of you could be mothers, others of you could be fathers, okay, or you just have a family that you take care of, or a home or a business. You do seem very devoted, very focused on your job, on your home, okay, on the family. So I do feel that you're very busy, and you know, for a while you may have kept your back turned away from these other options. Okay, you obviously had a lot of people that were interested in you, people that wanted to get to know you, people that wanted to date you. And I just feel like, you know, you told yourself you were too busy. Okay, you had a family to take care of, you had a job, so you kept your back turned. But what I see here is, as you did your work, as you did your shadow work, your healing work here, okay, you started to heal. And now it's like you're in a very balanced frame of mind, or you will be, okay? You're very balanced, and that's the whole reason why now you are looking at your options, okay? You do meet somebody specific, okay, I will say, because you do end up with someone here. You've come a long way, okay? You've really been growing, and you did start to open yourself to other people. You started to feel balanced about it, okay? You started to feel balanced in your home life, within your family, within your career. Now, the whole reason, you know, this person feels so angry, so aggravated, irritated, upset about you moving on, I do see that they waited for you to come to them for quite a long time. Okay, so they were waiting for a long time here for you to come crawling back to them, and that didn't happen. Okay, so they really were invested in having a second chance with you, and at some point it's like, okay, well, they're not coming. I can see that they're not going to come to me, so I need to come to them before they move on. But it's too late. Okay, so when they come forward, it's too late. That's why they're really going to have such a tough time with this, because this is something that they've been obsessing over for quite a while. Okay, but they didn't do anything, and that's the problem. And that's another reason why they feel conflicted. Okay, part of them knows that they wasted too much time here. Okay. Now, in the outcome, I see victory here for somebody. Somebody here is very public about their relationship, or they've gone public. Okay, they seem to be getting a lot of attention. Some of you could have some kind of success in your life as well, maybe with a career, with school, with a project, or your relationship, okay? You just seem to be getting a lot of recognition at this time. And I see here with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, you are no longer invested in this past person. Okay, that's part of the outcome here, because I do feel that this person lied to you. Okay, they may have cheated on you. They snuck around. They were just very shady. Okay, they acted very sneaky with you. And that's the whole reason why you're done with them. Okay, they seem to be in denial about this. They seem to have thought that you were going to come to them. You were going to want to be back with them. But that never happened. Okay, and now it's too late. It's like you've moved on. You're happy. You're successful. You're being celebrated. Okay. Some of you may have hid the fact that you were no longer invested with this person. Okay, so maybe you left, you blocked them, you moved on without an explanation, and they seem to think that you hid this from them. Okay, you hid the fact that you are no longer invested in them. Okay, so that may be why they seem to have think that you were going to come to them, because they were not aware that you were done. I kind of just feel like a lot of it is assumptions on their end, okay? They assumed that you were still going to be there for them. They really did think that you were going to be stuck on them, okay? Some of them, you know, they may have strategically done things to keep you stuck, and I do see that in the past you were stuck. You were waiting for them for a long time. You were waiting for them to come back. And I feel like they moved forward in their life very quickly. Okay, and so now the whole table has flipped. And now it's like they want a second chance, but things are moving very quickly in your life. So now let's take a look at this person. Let's find out a little bit more. Okay, so I do see that they wanted to come forward with emotions towards you. Okay, they did want to express feelings to you. Some of them could have had feelings that they never did express to you, because there's an energy here of, you know, the King of Cups is very emotional. He feels a lot, but he doesn't express. Okay, and with the Hanged Man next to it, they kept themselves stuck on purpose. They didn't take action, and they waited for you to have a conversation with them. Okay, and so they may have had a lot of feelings for you. I do see that, but it's like they never said anything to you. So, you know, they did want to express feelings to you of wanting justice with you, wanting to make something right, wanting to make something better. Okay, wanting to balance the situation out with you. It's very consistent with what I see here. Okay. But I do see that this energy, this person was kind of stuck, going back and forth on whether or not they wanted to stay single. So some of them liked their freedom. They liked to be single. Maybe they liked to have other people, whatever it was for them. They kind of, they juggled the idea a little bit too long, okay? So they were single, and it's like, should I tell them how I feel? Should I make things right? Or should I just be single? And they went back and forth in their head for quite a while, and now it's like too much time has passed, okay? It's kind of a, you know, you snooze, you lose type of situation here. In their actions and intentions, I do see that this person wants to get on the same page as you. Okay? But, you know, their intentions could have been something a little darker here. Okay? This person could have, they could be prone to being very petty with you, being very vengeful. Okay? I do see that this person has a lot of emotions, but they don't express them. When the same types of personalities will hold on to their resentment, they will hold on to their, I don't know, any type of feeling that they have that they haven't told you about. It may come out in other ways, okay? Because you don't release it. And that's the thing. If you don't release your resentment, if you don't express it, if you don't bring it to someone's attention, you keep it inside of you, and then it festers in other ways. Then you find yourself, you know, being petty with them, being a little vengeful with them, being passive aggressive with them. And I do get that vibe with this person, that they can be a little passive aggressive, they can be a little bit resentful, okay, maybe petty, maybe they play mind games. Okay, now in their intentions, it's like there was a little bit of pettiness here, okay? So it may not be towards you, okay? They may have not wanting to get back at you for something, because I do see that they wanted to get on the same page as you. They wanted to be back with you, okay? They wanted to make things right. They do love you. They have feelings for you, and they're quite emotional when they find out that you're taken. Okay, so this kind of petty, vengeful energy of wanting to compete with someone, wanting to teach someone a lesson, wanting to hurt somebody, this could be towards someone else, okay? So some of you may know that this person was seeing someone else, okay, or they dated someone else. It looks like that person wants to teach somebody a lesson, okay? They want to get back at someone else, and it's like they're coming back towards you to make things right with you, okay? Some of you could be their baby mama, baby daddy, okay? Because some of you, there's mother energy here, okay? And there's very busy energy attached to that, attached to being a mother, attached to having a family, very busy, and that's why some of you couldn't date for the longest time. You know, especially if you have a younger child or younger children, it can be very hard to make time for dating, okay? But at some point, you know, your children kind of grow up, and then you have more time. They're more independent. And some of you don't have children, okay? So just scrap that if you don't have children. There could have been other reasons why you just turned your back onto these other options. Maybe you were busy with work. Maybe you're just too devoted to your other stuff. You were too into yourself and your family at the moment. Okay, because some of you were healing, but I do see that you did do the work. So let's take a look at damaged confessions. Damaged confessions for this person. Yeah, it says, I can see myself with you in the future. So yeah, this person, they did see a future with you and they could see themselves with you, but they didn't do anything about it. And that's the problem, okay? They wasted a lot of time. It's like you're the only person that they can really see themselves in the future with, okay? They may have dated around, they may have seen other people, maybe they like to be single, they like to have other relationships, but at the end of the day, they could only really see themselves with you, okay? Some of you have children together, and that's why. It's too many cards. Okay. It says overthinking, anxiety, obsession, panicking, anxious thoughts, ruminating, fixated. Yeah. And I do see that right here with the Devil card. They are overthinking, okay? They have a lot of anxiety that you're going to move on and find someone new, okay? And some of them waited a little bit too long, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I also see that this person could be shocked at the fact that you're so balanced. Okay, you're very much into your work, your family, your business. You're very devoted. Okay, with your hard work is paying off here. Some of you could be involved in something else, okay? Something that you've been working on, and your hard work has definitely paid off, especially with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. She's very business savvy. She's very committed to anything that she does, whether it's just a gym regimen, okay, a new diet that you're on, or something to do with business. Okay, you're very committed and you're very balanced, so you're not really fazed by them anymore. And that's another reason why the Tower is coming down on them. It's like the Tower is coming down on them because you're happy, okay, you're balanced, you have a new beginning, you're emotionally fulfilled, and meanwhile, they've been stuck on you this whole time. They've been obsessed with you moving on this whole time. They've been stuck waiting on you to come back to them, thinking that you were going to ask them for forgiveness or you were going to ask them to try again. Nostalgic about the moments we shared. Yeah, so this person is definitely in their feelings over you. They've been thinking a lot about the past. They've been thinking a lot about the memories that you guys had together. It is Mercury retrograde, so they're probably living in the past right now and they're missing you. Some of you guys that have children together, maybe this person went off for a time to do their own thing. They didn't come by. They didn't visit their family. They weren't really parenting with you. Okay, now it's like this person is starting to miss their children. Okay, they're remembering all the times they had with their children, their family, with you, and they're feeling emotional. Okay, it says, I can't swim in the depths. Keep it surface level. Okay, and this person may have air in their chart, or they just may be that person that is quite detached, okay? They could have been very detached with their children, with their family, and it's like they never wanted to swim in the depths with you because it made them uncomfortable. Okay, this person may not be a deeply emotional person, and that's the weird thing, because now I do see them in a very, very emotional space. Okay, I feel like all the stuff that they've been running away from, trying to avoid, has caught up with them. And that's always how it goes. You can't escape your emotions. You can't escape your traumas. They follow you. They're like a little shadow. Okay, you can never really get away from your shadow. It's always there. It's going to follow you in every relationship and everywhere you go. So this person kept it very surface level with you, okay? And they ran away, or they cheated, or they snuck off, whatever it is that they did. I just see that they were sneaky with you in some way, okay? It says, I can feel the disgust. Okay, so some of you are highly disgusted by this person now. Okay, you don't really want anything to do with them. You look at them differently. You don't have respect for them. Okay, and some of you may actually, like, you may say something very harsh to this person when they come back. Okay, some of you are going to say something harsh, and you're going to let them know that you're taken and you're very happy. Okay, you may even tell them, like, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't want you back. I want nothing to do with you. You may say something along those lines where you're just very harsh to them. Okay, and that may also be part of the Tower moment that comes by, and that may piss them off. Okay, that may really upset them. It says, I'm kind of a joke, and I really didn't want you to see that. It's kind of too late, because I feel like you already know how much of a loser they really are. Okay, you know that they are a joke. They've shown you that repeatedly with their actions. You know, and they waited too long, and some of them, you know, they weren't even there for their families. Okay, so, you know, they tried to hide this from you, that they were a joke. They tried to run away and run off and play games with you. But all in all, they ended up exposing themselves, and I just feel like you just don't have any respect for them anymore. Okay, you're definitely very disgusted with them. Some of you, I feel like, you know, along with that disgust energy, you're probably just not even attracted to them anymore. Okay, that's what happens. You lose respect for someone, you see them differently, and then it's like you just lose all attraction for them. And that's kind of what I feel happening here. Okay, so you're not even attracted to them. I feel like you wouldn't even touch them with a 10-foot pole. I know I don't deserve you. Yeah, and they're really right with that thought. I feel like they're pretty right. Okay, they know that they don't deserve you. It says, I will be with anyone just to avoid being alone. Okay, it says jumps into relationships, settles with anything, avoids healing, and avoids emotions. Yeah. So this person definitely is somebody who didn't want to get too much in their feelings with you, okay? They tried to avoid their emotions because they had a lot of healing that they needed to do, and they just didn't want to do it. Okay, so they avoided you, they avoided the love they had for you, the emotions, and they went off, and they clearly went off with other people, okay? They may have jumped into other relationships, they may have dated around, they may have settled with just anything, okay? So for some of you, this person like severely downgraded from you. Okay, they had somebody here very committed, very loyal to them. You are like wifey hubby material. You are somebody that they could have settled down with and had everything. Some of you have children together. And it's like they chose to go, you know, downgrade with someone, basically showing that they would settle with anything. It's all about just having someone there. Okay, so it's like they just settled with any person because they didn't want to be alone. And so you may look at them differently now because of that. You may have seen some of the people that they have dated, some of the people they've hooked up with. And I kind of feel like you're disgusted of them, okay? They gross you out. It's like you would never lower yourself anymore to be with someone like that after they've been with who they've been with, after they've chosen who they chose over you. Okay, so yeah, you don't want anything to do with them anymore. And I feel like some of you may be very, very harsh when they come back. It says, I put so much into this grand schemed plan and somehow you beat me at my own game. Okay. So yeah, this person played a lot of mind games with you. I see that they definitely thought that you were going to come crawling back to them after what they did, which is kind of an insult, okay? It's like they didn't think that you had any self-respect, or they didn't think that you had so much control over your own emotions. It's like they kind of used your feelings, your emotions, you know, against you. Some of you have kids and they may have used that against you too. Maybe having the kind of mentality that, oh, you know, I got this person in the bag. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to be loyal. I can go and do my thing. And they're always going to be there with the kids. They're always going to let me back. They're always going to be my plan C for me to come back to because I have kids with them. Okay, and they may have even used the children against you, like, oh, I really miss my children, just so that they could come back into your life and screw with your mind again. Okay, so they kind of came up with this whole grand scheme here of how they thought things were going to work out for them. And it's like somehow you ended up beating them at their own game. Some of them played games with other people, okay? They dated other people to upset you, to make you obsess over them, cry over them, beg them, chase them. And it's like you just replaced their ass, okay? So you end up beating them at their own game. Says, you make me look at myself and I don't like it. Okay, that's another reason I feel like they may have avoided this relationship, because I feel like you are very high value. You're someone very valuable, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is like your own mother. Very valuable to have someone who's always going to love you, take care of you, and just be solid for you, okay? And so you were like that to this person. But it's like you made this person insecure. You made them look at themselves. They knew that they would have to level up in order to be with you. They knew that they were going to have to work on themselves. They knew that they were going to have to give you what they knew you deserved. Okay? And so they didn't want to do that. They weren't ready. And they ran away because you made them look at themselves. Very avoidant, a very avoidant person that we have here, okay? They just weren't ready. It looks like they look like they're very immature. And sadly, you know, they lost out on a diamond here. Okay, so let's take a look at your independent energy. Okay, I see you in a very passionate energy here, taking action on things that you want. Okay, this could be you and your new person. You could just be passionately pursuing someone new, passionately pursuing the dating life, okay? You're definitely taking action. And I do see that you have your guard up towards this past person, okay? I feel like you look at this person as, you know, a loser, a player. They came in, they were very unstable. They would come in and then they would leave and then they would never come back. And then they came back when it was convenient to them. Okay, and so you kind of just look at this person like a loser, like a player, and you don't trust them. Your guard is like all the way up with this person. You have a huge wall up with them. Okay, Eight of Wands reversed. So there's definitely no communication when it comes to this past person. You don't trust them. You don't want to talk to them. That's what I see here. Look at this. Look at your face. You do not trust them. You don't want them anywhere near you. You don't want them in your life. You want nothing to do with them, and you don't want to speak to them at all. Okay? Because some of them may be trying to come back to hook up with you. Okay? They may not even say this to you, but you may know. Intuitively, you may know. You know that this person is, you know, a little bit promiscuous. You know that this person is all about the passion and the fun, and you know that they're a player. You know that they don't stay, and so, you know, you don't want them in your life, and, you know, you may tell them off. Yeah, so this person's very immature. Okay, they like to explore their options, and I do see that this person is jealous. So, you know, the fact that they come back, they may find out you have someone new, and they may find themselves very jealous, very possessive of you. Okay, so they may want to push the idea of you two getting back together. They may really want to have a full-blown conversation about getting back together. And that may be why you get pissed off with them. Okay, it's like, how dare you? Like, I just told you I'm committed. I'm taken. Like, I don't want to be back with you. And they may just keep pushing, because I just see a lot of obsessive energy with this person. And they're very obsessed with, you know, having control over you, keeping you stuck. They're very possessive of you. Okay? Okay, and with the intuition card here, the High Priestess, I see that, you know, you're very intuitive. So you are going to pick up on this person's jealousy. You're going to pick up on the fact that some of them may still be entertaining other people. Because we do have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. And that's for them. That's their energy. So you may be picking up on the fact that they haven't changed. Okay, they're still sleeping around. They're still dating around. They're still, you know, exploring their options. Okay, you know that this person hasn't changed, and so that may make you very pissed off when they come back, trying to project that they want to get back with you. Okay, you may just know that they're full of shit and they're lying. Some of you know that this person is jealous and they don't want you to be with anybody else, so that's why they're coming back to fix things with you. Okay, but you may know better. It's like, you know that they're not actually going to put the work in with you, because they're coming up as a Page of Wands and a Knight of Wands. You know that they're lying. You know that they're immature. You know that they're just going to come in and then leave you high and dry like last time. Okay, abandoning you and the children, or just abandoning you, playing you, whatever. you know what they're all about, okay? So now let's take a look at blessings for you. Blessings for Pisces. It says surgery, okay? This is very specific, so these are not always going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate for you, it could be for someone else, okay? We have you or a loved one gets that important operation. Okay, it says relief, luck, improved health. It says happy, lucky procedure, and improved life, okay? It says second chance as well. Now, this could also be plastic surgery for some of you, but I feel like, you know, some of you may have someone in your life that has an issue, or it could be you. Someone here may need an important operation, and it's just letting you know that this is going to end up being a blessing, okay? It's going to improve their quality of life. It's going to be a very lucky procedure, and it's going to go well, okay? So those of you that have someone in your life, or maybe it's you that needs some kind of operation, it could be health related. Some of you, it could be plastic surgery. Just know that it's going to go well, okay? And it's really going to help them in the long run, or you. Career opportunities. It says being highly recognized, featured. Okay, it says more clients. It says features, receiving offers, collabs, sponsors. It says landing more jobs. Amazing. So some of you do have some kind of career that you've been working on here with the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. And I just see a lot of opportunities opening up for you, okay? You are being highly recognized here with the outcome and the Six of Wands. Okay, so a lot of people are giving you accolades. A lot of people are recognizing you, celebrating you. You're getting a lot of attention, okay? Payments complete. It says financial freedom, paid it off, debt free, weight lifted off. It says sales. It says ownership. It says able to save, improving quality of life, and it says celebration. Okay, so some of you that have ongoing payments for something, it could be a car, it could be a home, some of you could be surgery, some of you could have invested a lot of money in your business. I do see that you're going to get a blessing here of payments complete. So that means that, you know, in time, you guys will complete these payments and you'll be fully paid off. You won't have any more debt. You might own something, okay? And it's going to be a huge blessing to you, because then you can save and you just own whatever it is that you were paying off, or you're just debt free. Okay. And that's always good. That's always a nice feeling. All right, you guys, I hope that this resonated for you. If it didn't, you can always check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and hit the bell so you can get notified when I do post new videos. Thank you.